now you can make a decision for yourself what you want to do, but we can't do anything. And I was like, okay, well, shit. I don't know what to do at this point, so I called my mom. This is what pissed me off about her. Like,
Oh gosh.
I let her know. I said, Mom, I was crying too. I said, Mom, I'm pregnant. I'm 2 weeks pregnant. And I'm stuck here in the hospital. She was getting digged down at this point because when she answered the phone, it wasn't in a normal hello. It was that trying to catch her breath like she was running for miles type. Hello? Yes. Oh, oh God. Oh, baby, I'm so sorry. Hey, look, I'm gonna call you later.
I mean, it could have been worse. She could have been like, "Oh God, baby, I'm so sorry."
Yeah, but like, it's still disturbing because I'm like, I'm pouring my heart out to you. I am crying. You're gonna call me later because you're too busy getting dick down. Okay,
Yes.
whatever. Stop. So
All right.
then I get off the phone with her and I'll call my grandmother and I let her know the situation. And
You didn't tell
so
your grandmother that your mom was getting dick down, did you?
no, no, no.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, I was like, that's a situation too. Just making sure.
Yeah, no, no, absolutely not. I just let her know. I was like, Granny, I'm at the hospital. I'm pregnant. She said, what are you gonna do? And I don't want to hear nothing about an abortion. I said,
Well, I have a plan B.
no, yeah, it's away from plan B. But
Uh,
I said, I don't know, but I said I didn't want it. She said, oh, okay, so what are you gonna do? I'm not gonna hear about abortion either or adoption. So you,
well,
thank
damn. So much for a 50-50. That's a 75-25.
you. So I'm like, are you kind of forcing me to make the decision to have a kid? Because I don't want a kid by this bitch. No, no. She was like, nope. You lay down with them, and you're gonna go through with it. Okay, well, if I am gonna go through with it, I'm not gonna let him know. Da, 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 da. We had choice words on that, but anyway, fast forward. Um, go back to his house. I don't tell him. I was gonna tell him, but something ended up happening again. Um, same chick, Sam. Sam, once again. Again, I don't know why this bitch is so obsessed with me, but apparently, like, he was on the phone with her. He
Mhm.
was talking crap about me to her. They were both talking crap about me. He had her on speaker. And I guess when I came home, he didn't know that I came home. So he was like just running his mouth and whatnot. And I called him out on it. And I said, you know what, fuck both of y'all. Da 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 da. The whole situation escalated to the point where he mm, took all of my stuff out of his room and started throwing it into the living room. He even took my dog, threw her out, and that really set me off. Like I was about to fight him for it. He was like, "Well, I didn't mean to." And da, da, da. I was like, "Yes, the fuck you did." Like you literally picked her up and threw her. And then on top of that, you let something fall on her, and she yelped. She yelped. So no, bitch, I'm about to fight you for it. It was like, no, no, just what the fuck ever, just get the fuck out of my house and blah blah blah. I'm like, why? Hold on. Why are you getting mad at me for what I overheard you talking about? You're being a two-faced bitch again. Like, what is your problem? Then you hear Sam on the phone yeah, bitch, that's what the fuck you did, and da 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 da. Like she was bumping her gums, talking loud. And I'm like, you know what? I can't take this. I can't. I can't fucking take this. So I ended up calling Nini's mom, and she ended up helping me get all of my stuff, and I ended up moving in with her.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then my health just started deteriorating once I got to her home. I could not walk. I could not eat. Anytime that I ingested anything, I would just throw it back up. I was getting skinnier, and it was detrimental to the point where Nini's mom, her name is we're gonna call her
Thank
Lady
you,
Lady Lady
Lydia.
Lydia. We're gonna call her Lydia. And so Lydia got like really scared to the point where she called my grandma and she said, "Look, I love your granddaughter, but I am really scared for her health. There's nothing that we can do, and I think you need to come get her because she's dying on us. And the last thing that I want is her blood on our hands. We can't help her. So, as your grandmother, as her grandmother, please come save your grandbaby because I can't." Lydia was also a praying mother too,
Mm-hmm.
godly woman, and she would often speak some good word into my life. She tried to uplift my spirits and give me encouragement and whatnot. She always invited me to her church and whatnot. We would pray, we would sing, and I'm like, no, you're just like my granny, and I really like that. Um, but we had to part our ways because I was not getting any better. And I ended up coming back home with my granny and auntie. They came to rescue me. And 5 years later, I have my daughter. And we're living happily ever after, I guess. And as far as the donor, like I told my grandmother, I said that I didn't want to tell him because of what he has done to me, how he has
Mm-hmm.
treated me, how he has alienated me, tried to isolate and freaking destroy me from the inside out. I said, no, he doesn't need to be in my life or the child's life. He stressed me the fuck out to the point where I almost died. And my grandmother had to let me know. She was like, honey, this isn't about you. This is about your child. He needs to be there for his child. I said, no, I don't want it. I was basically bullied by my mother and my grandmother
Mm-hmm.
that he needs to be in her life. Well, actually, it was mainly my grandmother that had a higher sense of morals where she was like, no, he needs to help you out because that's his kid and he needs to be some type of at least a financial support, not physical, financial support.
Yeah.
My mother was the one that would be like, oh no, put that nigga on child support. I'm just like, I don't want anything from him. I don't even want to put him on child support. To this day, I still don't have him on child support. I don't. So maybe like a few months down the line, I was like, what? I got pregnant in August. I told him in December. I said, look, I tried to tell you when I was in San Antonio, but you blew me the fuck off. And he treated me so damn dirty. But I'm forced to tell you that I'm pregnant. I'm having your kid, and I don't need anything from you. I don't need shit from you. I'm just trying to let you know that you got a kid. Unfortunately, click. And ever since then, he had been like super, super nice to me. He would send me money, ask me how I'm feeling. Oh, can I get a picture of the baby bump and see your belly? And I'm like, why the fuck do you deserve anything? I was bitter as hell. My entire pregnancy, I was bitter as hell. I was mad. I was hurt. I didn't want to do shit for him. I didn't even want to send him any type of pictures or videos. I didn't even want him being at the birth. But my grandmother convinced me, let that hatred go. You have to heal.
Mm-hmm.
Not just for you, but everything that you feel, your baby feels it too. You got to think about your child. It's not about you anymore. It's not your body anymore. You are carrying a child, and you must think of your child. Your child comes first. And in my mind, I'm thinking, no, I come first because if I'm not good, then the baby's not good. I get what you're saying. I get the point, but no, I still don't want him around. I don't want it. It's not about what you want. It's about what the baby needs. Shit. Fine, God, whatever. I didn't listen to you before, so I'll listen to you now. Shit. You were right, and I'm sorry. Did you learn your lesson now? Yes, ma'am, I learned my lesson. You lay with dogs, you're gonna wound up with fleas. You got a pretty flea, by the way.
Wow.
She's a
Cheers.
beautiful flea.
Oh my god. You're a beautiful flea. Oh my, they really are. Now that I think about it, I'm thinking about my two, and they just latch on. And
Yeah.
sometimes, like when they over there talking, it's almost like they're just nibbling at you, and how honest they are. But anyway, continue. Sorry.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, okay, lesson learned. I'm not gonna do that again. She said, yeah, we're gonna keep our legs closed. Yes, ma'am. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Gonna listen to your grandparents this time? Yes, ma'am. I'm so sorry, and thank you so much for rescuing me. It's okay, baby. Bring it on in. We love you. We will always love you and come to your aid. Stop putting us through unnecessary stuff when we tell you not to. Listen, see, I keep telling you, that's what's wrong with you kids. Heed to instructions. The Bible says warning comes before destruction. I'm like, yes, ma'am. I'm taking in all the lectures. I definitely didn't want to hear my papa's lecture because it's aggressive. It's aggressive and very, very harsh, but he's right. And he has this disappointing look of, yeah, I have to tell you, you don't want to listen to me, but here you are. Now you got a baby on the way. You done? Yes, Papa, I'm done. It had to take all this for you to listen. That's a shame. I couldn't help but listen because I brought this upon myself. I caused this. And even like in my third trimester when I was getting ready to pop, he made his appearance.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I had all types of mixed emotions because my mom actually came down there too. That was another thing of mixed emotions too because we somewhat made up because I was pregnant. I had to apologize to her and I said, Mom, I'm sorry for calling you out of your name and saying what I said. She was like, it's okay, baby. I understand you was upset, but it didn't happen. I said, oh my fuck. Again with the gaslighting. Okay. Lord, help me with this. Help me, please help me. It's traumatic to deal with somebody that constantly lies to themselves that makes you believe their lies. So you got to go around living a lie, and it's so fucking frustrating. Like, I don't want to live this life.
Hey, beautiful souls. If you love deep conversations about life, love, and spiritual growth, help us reach more like minded people. Like, comment, and share to push these powerful episodes through the algorithm. Let's build a community that thrives on wisdom and connection. Find us everywhere: YouTube at Danley_Divine, Facebook and Kick at Divine Time Podcast, and also follow the blog divinetime.blog. If you're looking for your soul tribe, join our Telegram group, Warriors of Love. Together we rise. Divine time is now.